Happy Sunday, everyone. I got a different background today. I'm at work. We had an emergency all weekend, so I've been here many hours. But I wanted to get this in and say our final goodbyes to each other. I also wanted to motivate you on something I'm pretty passionate about. Uh, 20 years ago, I nervously grabbed a clipboard as a new volunteer golf coach. On day one, I corrected a student's swing, and the joy on his face when I was able to correct it and have him hit a good shot was something was life changing and powerful to me, and it made me really want to volunteer for a lot of things. More recently, it's been a pleasure, absolute pleasure, working alongside each and every one of you this semester. I look forward each week to your presentations, and as Mr. A reminded us, feeling anxious about public speaking is completely normal, but we've all seen each other grow, and it's been really a huge a benefit to me personally. You should also be all so proud of making it to the end, as Mr. A also mentioned in his latest video. All of us tend to fear the unknown because it's outside of our control, and that fear ties directly into what I want to talk to you about today. I'm going to cover a few things. Why youth programs are on the brink of failure in a lot of our communities. The satisfaction you get and how simple it is to solve this problem. What success looks like for you and anyone you're helping, any program, whether it's a student, athlete, or any other type of program. And then how can you sign up? So the need portion. Through both experience and research, I've discovered a real large gap in the number of volunteers needed in athletics and the number who actually step up. Many schools and community programs are chronically underfunded, and they need volunteers to keep them alive. Anne Francis's Hall's U.S. Department of Education research test shows that when primary funding disappears, adults and youth volunteers become critical to keeping those programs running, and without them, they would simply fold up. Another large-scale international survey in the Canadian Journal of Nonprofit and Social Economy found that 64% of university volunteers contributed on an occasional basis, and that both the recipients and the volunteers themselves reaped significant benefits from their involvement. Without volunteers, schools lose structure, leading to academic decline and disengagement, and kids miss out on those vital life skills that I was able to see, like leadership, teamwork, and discipline. The good news is the solution is pretty straightforward, right? We just need some coaches, we need some assistants, we need some scorekeepers, equipment managers, whatever fits you and your personality, as little or as much as you want. Some of the commitments are only 1 to 2 hours a week. Some are more, but any little bit helps. And usually it's just a 30-minute orientation and a background check. And you really get to help these people who really do need it. I remember my first day as a volunteer coach for the team. Again, I was 21. I was speaking to a group of teenagers. It felt pretty terrifying. The night before, I kind of wondered, how do I motivate them? What if I embarrass myself? But what pushed me past those fears was knowing how badly the team needed guidance. Growing up on the poor side, I wouldn't have learned teamwork, hard work, and goals, accountability without volunteers in my life. I couldn't have had my program work for my golf team and my football team if we didn't have volunteers. Volunteers have also transformed my family. My son Axel has autism, and the amazing volunteers at his ABA center have helped him become a thriving young boy who's doing really well. When we moved from Massachusetts to Florida and we had to say goodbye, it was one of the hardest moments of my life. Those volunteers really have become a part of our family, and our bond is unbreakable. I see similar transformations in Parrish, where I currently live, where kids improvise games in the park because of the rec center couldn't staff the youth leagues. Local entrepreneur Mark Davis rallied volunteers, retired teachers, parents, even local artists, and turned that park into a thriving, teams learning sportsmanship and community pride place. So getting started, how can you do that? You visit your school athletic website or any volunteer websites. I usually have a way for you to sign up or register or talk to someone. You can fill out a volunteer form. Like I mentioned earlier, generally a 10 to 30 minute orientation, and it's usually a Corey background check. And then you'll meet the coach, or if you are the coach, you'll meet the director or of whatever program you decide to do. So I challenge you, after learning everything we talked about today, and the real need to step up and to volunteer. Even though there's anxiety there, the rewards are far outweigh any downside. You could be the reason a child grows up with a smile, learns a new skill, or discovers their potential. Your time and talent can keep these programs alive, and in return, you'll gain friendship, leadership experience, and memories that last a lifetime. Sign up today, and let's keep the game and our communities moving forward.